Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And we're back with more battles from the same team I was using last time, the Assault Vest Rotom team. We've made so much progress, as you can tell. So let's get in, look for a battle. This is the... Did I say Assault Vest Rotom? I'm like spacing out already. I'm glad this is post-commentary me and not, you know, how I was when I was playing this. Assault Vest Reuniclus. Yeah, well, there's a Rotom Wash on the other side of Flygon, the 3 starters, and a Corviknight. That's interesting. What do I want to do about that? I feel like Reuniclus isn't very good here. Because your Reuniclus, I don't think it can even hit most things over there for super effective damage, so we're not going to bother with that. We will go with Dragapult, Gyarados, and Clefable? Or do I kind of want to bring the Roserade, but Roserade gets outsped by several things. Roserade gets outsped by half the team. Though I wouldn't mind the Roserade for the things that the Roserade can outspeed. Yeah, tricky one, but yeah, I'm going with the Clefable. Alright, so let's see how this goes. Leading off with a Rotom Wash. Fairly predictable. Now I wish I had my Roserade. Because I could U-turn right into the Roserade and I'd be good to go. Well, let's U-turn here. We know it's going to do a good chunk of damage, even if this is a physically defensive Rotom. Okay, the Rotom is staying in. I didn't want the Rotom staying in. Well, I can't go for Gyarados, because it's either going for Will-O-Wisp or Volt Switch, and neither of those I want Gyarados to... Oh gosh, that is... How are you doing that much damage? That's too much damage. Is that a Specs Rotom? I mean, I know I didn't invest in special defense at all, but that felt like a lot of damage. And I didn't think Clefable was that squishy. And then we have... And then we've got Rillaboom. That's also going to cause issues. I'm expecting like a drum beating here. Yeah, drum beating. And I don't know how well my Clefable can take that. Oh, dang. My Dragapult didn't take it particularly well. Well, let's just U-turn here. Get some more momentum going here. And we'll see what this Rillaboom's going to go for. Rillaboom's staying in. Oh my gosh. Look at that damage. Oh, Choice Band Dragapult. I told you guys this was gonna hurt stuff. I can probably just bring the Dragapult in and start firing off Dragon Darts and knock out the Rillaboom and the knockoff. Oh, that hurt. Oh, of course, critical hit. Okay. Well, it took that hit a lot better than it took that Volt Switch. Well, it resisted that. We're probably dead here. So, in case we're not dead, I'm going to go for the Moonlight. Oh, he went for the knockoff again. Okay. I wasn't going to switch and save the Clefable when it was so low on health. But if you're going to do that... Alright, well then let's go for a Flamethrower. Without our Life Orb, this should still kill. Does it switch? I don't care if it does switch. I kind of want this Rillaboom gone. Oh, that still does enough damage to kill Clefable. Okay. That's fine. Dragapult it is. Now I just have to hope that this guy didn't bring Corviknight. I really don't want to see a Corviknight at this point, because we don't have a special attacker. I'm going to fire off Dragon Darts, and we're going to kill something. Go ahead, switch to your Rotom. Or stay in. That's fine. Yeah! Only took the one shot. Dang, makes me wonder how much this thing would do from full health. Probably wouldn't be enough to kill it, I would imagine. Inteleon? I want to see Inteleon. So he's got Inteleon and Rotom. Rotom Wash, specifically. Okay, we're gonna go Gyarados. I think I know the plan here. Gyarados has some pretty decent special defense, even though we're not invested in that. It's got decent HP as well. Yeah, we took that. So we're gonna Dragon Dance up here. Can we get off? Will we be faster than Inteleon after Dragon Dance? Because we could potentially have to. Oh, he's gonna U-turn. That's fine. But now this Rotom. So Rotom's coming out. This can't be a choice Scarfed Rotom. If it was, it could potentially outspeed me still. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Alright, we're going all in on this Gyarados. Max Overgrowth, that's what we have it for. Because otherwise, water types could just kind of come in and pretty much wall Gyarados. I find it interesting that Gyarados can learn Power Whip. I wonder, is that something new to the 8th generation that Gyarados gets Power Whip? I don't know if he got that in Gen 7. I'm pretty sure he didn't get it in Gen 6, and I know he didn't have it in Gen 5. No way he had Power Whip in Gen 5. I never remember seeing Gyarados get Power Whip. So yeah, even though we're not invested in defenses or anything, we're jolly, max speed, max attack Gyarados. We still wreck stuff. Alright, I don't know if we're going to be faster than Inteleon. That's the question. It doesn't really matter to me if we are or aren't, because I don't think this Inteleon can knock us out from here. And the grassy terrain, that will increase the power of our grass-type moves. It will also provide like a leftovers-type recovery for Pokemon on the ground. So, not Gyarados, because he's flying. Our opponent is thinking. I mean, could go for a max guard here and waste one of our Dynamax turns and try to outlast our Dynamax turn. I still don't see how he would win from here, though. Well, let's see if we can kill an Inteleon from full health with this. He's not max guarding. Yeah. Oh, no, he's got Focus Sash. Darn it. Okay, you get to do an attack next, guys. That is not going to cut it for you. I mean, it sets rain. I like the looks of Max Geyser. Oh, he got health recovery. Don't know if we can kill him now. Well, we've already determined we're faster. If you want to max guard, you can max guard. And just stall out the battle longer. Battle was cancelled. Okay, so our opponent does not believe in stalling out the battle longer. Not sure what he was expecting with that. Maybe he was hoping for a critical hit? Maybe he was hoping to still be faster and for a critical hit, and then just do another regular hit. Maybe? But whatever he was planning, it didn't work out for him. Oh, we got a bottle of Carbos. With that, we can make our Pokemon faster. Hi, we got our points back. That's awesome. Let's go to Marnie's theme. Alright, what do we got here? Haxorus, Arcanine, Togekiss. I don't like that Togekiss. Inteleon, Ditto, and Boltund. I don't like that Ditto either. A lot of things I don't like. Dragapult outspeeds most of this. Of course, as it's a Dragapult, unless something has a Choice Scarf. Although, I don't know that I want to lead with it. Because Dragapult will not have a good time against Scarf Haxorus. But I do want to bring the Dragapult. That's for sure. I'm going to lead with Reuniclus. That feels like a really safe lead here. And Gyarados has been good to us. Yeah, I don't think Roserade's the play here. Because it's only faster than a couple of things. And that Arcanine probably has extreme speed. Okay, well there's the Boltund. Not what I was expecting for a lead. I don't even know what to do with this. Do I go for... Well, it's not a normal electric. I thought it was normal electric. I guess I'll just go for a Psyshock and let's see what it does. And the thing is, if it does some damage, we've got Regenerator. We can switch out, come back later, and be good to go. Our opponent doesn't know what to do with our Reuniclus either. So that's fine. Crunch. That's too much damage there. Psyshock doing? Okay. Psyshock does a little over half. That's a guaranteed 2-hit kill. Problem is, we're about to get killed here, so let's... I don't want to go into a crunch, but I don't want to go into an electric... Okay, we're going to go into Gyarados. Hopefully the Intimidate here will help Reuniclus survive longer. If not, I could always just kind of pivot back and forth between Reuniclus and Gyarados, getting additional attack drops, and then having the Reuniclus... keep the Regenerator up. Yeah, look at that, we gained a nice amount of health back. I can't stay... No, that... Going into Dragapult, that's not the play. He has to think there's no way we're staying in against an electric attack. Nuzzle? Oh, man. If I had known he was going to Nuzzle, I would have stayed in against that. That's a really weak electric attack. Gyarados would have more than survived. And that would have let us get the Dragon Dance up, and we've got the Lumberry, too. Darn. We could have been set up here. Okay. I think we're just going to go Psyshock. His Boltund can't kill Reuniclus from this range. At least it better not be able to. Thinking about switching? Oh no, were you predicting me to go back to Gyarados? I don't have a reason to do that right now. Not when you can't kill me and I have lethal power against you. Maybe they thought I was going to go for that constant pivot strategy. Oh, there's an Arcanine. Okay, that's an Arcanine. Well, we can... You know what, let's just get some damage on this thing. Psyshock? Yeah, let's see how much a Psyshock does to this. Will-O-Wisp. Again, he was predicting that switch to Gyarados. We're not going to switch into Gyarados against an Arcanine. That thing probably has Wild Charge. We were fully paralyzed, so... Okay, that was a turn of neither of us doing anything. Extreme Speed. That was not very good at all. Well, not very good for him. Okay. It did a little bit. Anyone want to take any bets if that thing has Crunch? I'm gonna bet it doesn't, because it's got Will-O-Wisp. There's no way it's got room for Crunch. Will-O-Wisp, Extreme Speed. Gotta have like Flare Blitz, and then probably Wild Charge or Play Rough. Could have Play Rough. Oh, critical hit, of course. Ooh. Anyone want to take bets on if Dragon Darts kills from this range? Let's find out. Let's see if we can really dish out the damage here. Dragon Darts. Oh my gosh, I think that's enough. That is enough. Critical hit. I don't know if that critical hit mattered. Post in the comments below if you think that critical hit mattered on the Arcanine. I think that was really close. I don't think it mattered, though. That's so much damage. I told you this Dragapult was going to hurt something. Oh, I hope this thing isn't Choice... If this thing isn't Choice Scarf, it's going to take a load of damage. I'm considering Dynamaxing, but I don't think it's gonna... We're gonna kill it in one hit. I think it has a Focus Sash. Now, if it has a Choice Scarf, he's Dynamaxing. If it has a Choice Scarf, then it's not... Choice Scarf is out of play. So we're gonna be faster than... Let's see how much damage we do to this. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be great. Wouldn't it be amazing if we killed this thing? That'd be ridiculous. Oh my gosh, look at that damage. Oh, that is a ton of damage. I know this Haxorus is going to turn around and one-shot us, and if it has the Focus Sash like I'm expecting it, Dynamaxing here wouldn't have been that great. Alright, I've got a couple options. I can go into Reuniclus, or I can go into Gyarados and just intimidate the thing, and then switch to Reuniclus and kind of do the pivot thing. That's an option again. I think, you know, we only have to hit this thing once. I'm going to Dynamax just to double my HP here and ensure that we can survive an attack and go for the Max Mindstorm. What could possibly go wrong? Oh my gosh, that is so much damage. I told you that Choice Band Dragapult was gonna hurt stuff. Oh. That is a Dynamax Haxorus, so it's got double its normal health. If that thing didn't Dynamax, it would have been... it would have been dead. It would have been very dead. Oh, we're paralyzed. That's what could go wrong. Well, we should still be able to survive another one. And we still have Gyarados in the back that can get an attack drop on him. This thing doesn't get electric attacks, right? Okay, we still survived another turn. That's gonna be his last Dynamax turn as well. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we set the Psychic Terrain just in time. Oh, that was good. That Dragapult. Dragapult was ridiculous. Okay. And you know what? I think we've got enough time. We're going to do a third battle this time. Because we only had 2 battles last time, and one was really long. Hey, there were some points. Now we're getting pointed in the right direction. We'll go back to the gym leader music. Okay, searching for a trainer. Well, it's hard to find a trainer. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see. Mimikyu, Rotom Heat. I don't like Rotom Heat here. I don't like Rotom Heat at all. Dragapult. Excadrill, Dracovish, and Ditto. This is like a team full of Pokemon I don't like. What do I even do about this? Roserade... Roserade really doesn't outspeed much here. I don't think we want Roserade. I think we're going to lead off with Reuniclus again, because that feels like a fairly safe lead, regardless of what my opponent does. Gyarados seems like it'd be really good here, especially if I can get a Dragon Dance in. It can help against the Mimikyu, the Excadrill, and we'll go Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz to try and take care of that Dragapult there, and maybe knock a Choice Scarf off of a Dracovish. We'll see. Alright, well, we're ready. Our opponent has not locked in yet, hasn't figured out what to do with our team. I wonder if more people are, like, expecting me to lead Roserade as, like, a Toxic Spiker. We don't have Toxic Spikes on this Roserade. There's a Rotom Heat. Can't take the heat, get out of the oven. Now here, if this thing's physically defensive, Psyshock's not going to be that good against it. Because Psyshock is going to work off of the physical defense. Maybe I should just put Psychic on this thing. I feel like Psyshock, while it's nice being able to hit from a physical side if they start like charging up their special defense, I'm having more of the opposite problems with that. So we'll go Shadow Ball, maybe we'll get a special defense drop. Yeah, see, Psychic would be... Well, Psychic could potentially be a clean 2-hit kill on this. Ow. I want to see a critical hit. Can't really switch into much either. Well, we'll return the favor there. That's Berry, so maybe Psychic wouldn't have been a 2-hit kill. But now I don't know if it's not going to finish it. Go for Psyshock. Let's see how much this does. We do have Stab bonus on our side with Psyshock. But I don't think that will make up for Pokemon that choose to be super physically bulky. But another reason I wanted to have Psyshock is not just to let this thing hit from both sides, but to... Well, it is. But in case I bring, like, Clefable alongside Reuniclus, and have, like, maybe even Roserade for whatever reason, like if there's a situation where I bring those three, then I have something that can hit from the physical side. And we actually... We did more... Maybe we should have been just using Psyshock all along. Maybe I just need to stop doubting myself on that sort of stuff. There's an Excadrill. Switching into Gyarados feels pretty safe here. We'll get the attack drop, then we can Dragon Dance up, get some health back on the Reuniclus. And then if I want to bring it back out later, we're free to do that. I like the idea of using Reuniclus as and Gyarados like pivoting back and forth between each other. It's a couple times that I've discussed this strategy. I haven't like fully executed that sort of silliness, but it seems like something. It's an option, and I like this option. And maybe it's another reason that I want to... The Mandibuzz slot. We're going to talk about the Mandibuzz slot, because I know something's going to come up, and I won't have enough time to talk about it afterwards. So, Mandibuzz, I'm thinking about switching that out for... I want a knockoff thing in that slot. Something that can threaten to use knockoff against walls. And honestly, I would probably go with a Scrafty over it and intimidate Scrafty. But Scrafty doesn't get knockoff right now. I want my Scrafty to get knockoff. Scrafty. You gotta say it like that. That's a fun way of saying it. So yeah, we're gonna Dynamax here. We should be okay. It should let us take another shot. I did that just in case this thing had a Focus Sash. But it doesn't, surprisingly enough. Alright, so what is our opponent's final Pokemon? We're sitting in a pretty good spot here. Ditto. Ditto. I did not like that. It has an Intimidate. Oh, it has an Intimidate. Okay, so our attack power is now the same. I do have one speed boost. Though this Ditto probably also has a speed boost. And Ditto, he's going to Dynamax with that thing. We should be able to survive a hit, maybe? I think? I don't know. Maybe I should have switched out the Gyarados. Maybe I should have saved my Dynamax. I wasn't necessarily expecting that Excadrill to carry Rock Slide. I know not all Excadrills do that. That's not a super common thing. When I get around to making an Excadrill, it's probably going to have Rock Slide. That way it can set its own sand in Dynamax. If I want that to do. If I want to do that. Max Geyser. Hang on, Gyarados. Oh, it killed him. I was not expecting that to kill him. Because the other players... Oh, critical hit. I don't know if that critical hit mattered. It might have. It was rain boosted, though. So maybe it didn't matter? I don't know. I find it curious that he went for the Max Geyser instead of the Max Overgrowth. Would that have done more damage? Would it have been better for me to go for Max Geyser? I don't know. Let's get a Toxic on this thing. And so, remember last time where I sent Mandibuzz out and it died in one hit? Mandibuzz, can you at least pretend you're a defensive Pokemon? Like, I know this is especially defensive Mandibuzz, but because it's kind of meant to take on the special Dragapult. But that's just sad. Okay, I get it. It's rain boosted, it's Gyarados, it's a Max Geyser, but that's still... got one-shotted. Again! I haven't been able to do anything with that. Now this is suddenly not good. And now I'm wondering if I had brought like anything other than that Mandibuzz, could I have won this? Or maybe I should have max guarded that one turn with the Gyarados and then went for the Max Overgrowth. I don't know. There's a couple different things. Maybe the Roserade would have wrecked that Gyarados. Maybe. Alright, well, that's what happened. I brought the Mandibuzz. I'm still going to keep the Mandibuzz for at least one more round of battles. Try it out a little bit more.